everyone, my name is Hector Torres. I'm with TriPeakAthlete. Today we're going to be going over some swim drills. I'm going to start teaching you how to do them in dry land, and then we're going to go into the water. The three drills that we're going to be going over today is called the catcher drill, the fingertip drag, and the single arm drill with the arm extended in front of you. When you do these drills, make sure you take your time, take enough rest and recover in between, and have a visual. Take the video, you have your phone, watch the video before jumping in the water. Let's go ahead and start with our catcher drill. The catcher drill. The main focus of the catcher drill is to emphasize on keeping that arm extended in front of you. There's an exchange of energy the entire time. So the energy is never lost, is replaced. So whenever I take a stroke, there's always needs to be an arm in front of me. So if I'm going to lay here on the bench, and my arm's extended, I'm going to take that stroke and then push back. And this hand is not going to move until this hand enters the water. So if I'm entering here, that's when I switch. So the whole purpose of this drill is to emphasize on keeping that arm extended. So when we do this drill, we keep both hands extended in front of us. We push off the wall. We take that stroke. Arm comes up. Our body rotates. Arm comes up. Hand enters. Hand reaches the other hand, then I take a stroke and keep on doing it. And meet. The whole purpose, catching up to the other hand. If you need to use a pen or an object to emphasize yourself not to drop this hand, especially when we breathe. When we breathe, we drop that hand all the time because we push ourselves up. We don't want that, we want to rotate. So when you do the catcher drill, you push off the wall, you catch, and you rotate. Hand comes up, reach here. When do you breathe? When you breathe, you take that stroke, small pocket of air. Hand comes up, hand enters. You're catching up. That's called a catcher drill. Let's go ahead and let's jump in the water and see how it's supposed to be done.
This is the first drill we're going to be doing. It's called the catcher drill. When we do the catcher drill, you always want to keep one arm extended in front of you. This arm is your anchor. So when this arm comes up, this arm is going to enter the water. What many people currently do is they come here, they touch thumbs. We don't want that. We want that arm to come up, hand enters the water, the hand is going to pass the other hand. When it passes the other hand, that's going to emphasize your body to rotate. As soon as your body rotates, that's when you switch to the other hand. Other hand comes up, and then you continue doing the same. Take your time doing this drill. Don't rush it. You ready? Here we go.
Okay, we're going to see this in slow motion. Look how the hand enters. The other hand waits, takes the stroke, hand enters again, and then waits and takes the other stroke. You want to see how the body rotates every single time. Alright, so you just saw the catcher drill. Now you have a visualization. Make sure you take your time when you do this drill. Don't rush through it. Now let's go to the next drill. The next drill is called the fingertip drag. Very self-explanatory, but many people don't get it. The whole purpose of this drill is to make sure to emphasize on that arm recovery and that body rotation. So, if when you take a stroke and you're not allowing yourself to your fingertips to drag on the surface of the water when you're doing the drill, that means you're not rotating enough. So one key thing you need to do, when you push off the wall, you need to open up. Hand comes up, and if this is the surface of the water, my fingertips are dragging on the surface of the water. Guess what? This hand is still in front of me. And then it enters here, and then I switch sides. Arm comes up, hand enters here, and you switch sides. That's called the fingertip drag. Fingertips dragging on the surface of the water. That's going to emphasize on your body rotating and swifting through the water. Let's go and watch it.
All right, everyone, our second drill we're going to be doing is called the fingertip drag. Many people have done it, many have given you different kinds of cues. So what I want you to think about are called the rainbow arms, all right? So when that arm comes out of the water, I want a high arch, just very similar to a rainbow. So you're going to start from the back. When that arm comes up, high arch with a very similar to a rainbow. And then I want the fingertips to drag on the surface of the water and then enter in the middle of the forearm. You need to take your time, and you need to emphasize that when you take that stroke, you need to rotate that hip and have enough propulsion to push toward the back. If you do not rotate your body, you're not going to allow it to have that high elbow and show me those rainbow arms. So, key things you need to focus on. Rotate that hip and show me that high arch. I want to see those rainbow arms. You guys ready? Alright guys, here we're going to hear in slow motion. You're going to see the hand take the stroke, the body rotates, fingertips are dragging on the surface of the water. Very nice and easy and slow. The hand is entering at 11 and 1 o'clock. They're not crossing the head in any moment. So emphasize 11.
Perfect. Now that you have the visualization of what it's supposed to look like, now let's go practice it. Make sure you take your time. All right. Our next round is called the single arm drill with the arm extended in front of you. Many people call it the TriPeakAthlete drill or whatever. So the whole purpose here is to keep the arm extended in front of you the entire time. You're emphasizing on that power, on the power of the stroke. So if I'm going to be extended here, if I'm laying down, I take a stroke, and then when it comes here, many people just take out the water here. And they think that they're just swimming here. You don't want that. You're going to take a catch, you reach, catch, and then you're going to use your lats, and then you're going to open up. And then as you're keeping that arm extended in front of you, you're pushing back. Arm comes up, my hand is still in front of me, hand enters. Catch, press back. You do not want to come off here. Many people come off here. When you do that, you're just giving me a half stroke. I don't want that. I want a full extension. So when you take that stroke, when you're doing the single arm drill, make sure that you keep that arm extended in front of you. You catch, you recover, hand enters, you catch, and then you press back. As you notice, many people in other have different techniques. They do this S-ing under the water. Don't waste your time. It's very easy. Look, you reach, catch. You want a high elbow the entire time. That wrist never goes above the elbow. I finish through, arm comes up. My hand is not up here, my hand is here. You're practicing this with the fingertip drag, and then it enters. Let's go and watch it. Alright everyone, the last drill that we're going to be going over today is called the single arm drill with the arm extended. So, it's very simple to break down. Single arm drill with the arm extended. So that means you're keeping one arm extended the entire time. I'm going to be focusing on one arm only. This arm comes up, this arm enters the water. This is the only arm I'm moving. So the hand enters, I pass that hand. I emphasize on the body rotation. Keep in mind, it goes hand in hand with the first two drills we just went over, with the catch up and with the fingertip. But pass that other hand, take that stroke, high catch, push yourself back. Here, when you do the single arm drill, you need to emphasize on that hip rotation. Open up for that arm to come up, and as you were practicing earlier with the rainbow arms, give me that high arch elbow so that hand to enter again. Hand pass the other hand, pass and kick back. All right? So, let's see how this is done.
Now we're going to see in slow motion the single arm drill. The hand enters, catches, follow all the way through. The body needs to rotate. You reach, extend, catch, hip rotates, hand enters again. You want to take your time doing the stroke. So now that you were able to watch the single arm drill, now you have a visualization. Take your time. I cannot emphasize how many times you see swimmers just fly by those drills. They're like, okay, this is a waste of my time. I just need yardage. No. Let's be efficient. Practice does not make perfect. Perfect practice makes perfect. I want quality, not quantity. So take your time doing these drills. If you have any questions, don't hesitate on shooting me an email.
Talk to you later.